Speaking of the MCU, some of you may have heard that there is a new character coming to the MCU, and that is Deadpool. Now, how fast, how soon? Not sure. I would bet $5, though, Rob, that when you and I are at D23 this week, we are going to see Ryan Reynolds.
I agree.
He come out wearing a Wrexham shirt and a jersey, whatever. I think
holding
he's
an aviation gin.
Holding an
calling
aviation
somebody
gin.
via his Mint Mobile plan.
Yeah, with his Mint Mobile phones.
The
like,
synergy
hello,
is strong with that
Wrexham?
one.
Yes, this is Ryan, your owner. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to come out. And I think they're probably going to talk about, they're going to announce Deadpool. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but I believe they're definitely going to come out and do that. But one of the questions that some people have been raising is, okay, we know Ryan is coming back as Deadpool. What about Morena Baccarin? Is she going to come back? Now, obviously, when you go back and look at the movies, you say, well, she died. Okay, but didn't they sort of, in a way, then kind of bring her back? I mean, isn't it possible that she could be? Well, anyway, Morena Baccarin was currently at a convention, Dragon Con in Atlanta, and she was asked about whether or not she'd be coming back for Deadpool 3, or if they're just going to take away the numbers and call it Deadpool Reborn or whatever they're going to do in it here. And this is what she said at Dragon Con when she was asked by. She said, from your lips to God's ears, I have no idea, she said. They're writing the Deadpool 3 script right now. I'm usually the last to find out about anything. I wish I had information that I could give you, but I really don't. But it would be great. I think when we shot the second film, Vanessa was supposed to just die, and then after they screened it a few times, they actually changed it to include this timeline thing to resurrect Vanessa. So I think that's a good sign that the fans want to see her again. Whether or not it happens, it's not up to me. So that's Morena Baccarin talking about the possibility of her character coming back. Do I think it is absolutely essential that they bring her back? No, I don't think it's absolutely essential. Would it be really beneficial? Yes. And the reason I'll say yes is this. Part of what made the first Deadpool movie so incredibly not just entertaining, but actually endearing was the thought that we had emotional connection to it as well. It wasn't just a raunchy F this, F that, National Women's Day kind of joke. There was actual emotional heart in it. It kind of grounded Deadpool in a way that made all the raunchy stuff even more fun and even more funny. And I would argue that part of the reason that the second film, which I love the second film, but I think for me, part of the reason why I don't think the second film is quite as good as the first one is that emotional anchor is kind of gone. I mean, you get it. He's heartbroken and distraught and all that kind of stuff, but having Vanessa there as that anchor, as that counter to all the other, like the wild stuff that goes on, and giving him his own real personal link to humanity is kind of what makes this character so great to me when he's on screen. So can they make it work without Vanessa? Absolutely they can. They absolutely can. But would they be giving themselves a real advantage if they brought her back? I think so. And I'll say this, Rob, I believe her when she says she doesn't know, but I think there's a 70% chance she comes back. Anyway, what do you think about her comments? Do you think it's important to bring her back? Essential, not essential? And what do you think the chances are that we do see her back?
Well, first of all, I thought that their romance within the context of these movies was actually refreshing. I think it was something that was unique to the Deadpool franchise. And I think that it added a lot to the character of Deadpool. And the fact that there was always real stakes. I mean, she was not a disposable female character. There was they had true love and emotion between them.
Yeah.
So I think that to these movies, and plus, who doesn't love Morena Baccarin? She's a great presence, and I would like to see her come back. I mean, I don't know how much sense it would make if she does come back, but I would like her to do so. And I think that it just adds to this franchise. It gives that franchise its uniqueness as opposed to being the third movie in yet another franchise, So I like it. I like her coming back. I honestly don't think that she knows anything. I think she's actually being quite honest. But bring her back. I can't wait to see Deadpool 3. I think the first two movies are really good. So I'm just hoping that we get a third film that's in along the same lines as the first two.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, you're hearing her comments on this. Can they move on from the character now? Do they reincorporate her back in? What do you think the chances are, and what should they do?
I mean, they definitely can move on from her, but what was great about Vanessa is she did help ground a very eccentric, out there, fourth wall breaking character. You know, you've always talked about Tony and Pepper or Peter and Gwen.
Right.
This is a couple that I would put on that same echelon.
Yeah, this is the
because
best romance in comic book stories.
They
Yeah,
have
I absolutely believe
so
it.
much chemistry. They're so believable together, and their weird matches each other's weird, which is so fun. And I would love to have her back in here. Plus, we also had all those jokes already, not only the timeline issue, right, of coming back and maybe saving her, but when we had the shorts with Deadpool and Korg of explaining the term fridging in regards to Vanessa.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So I do feel like there's still room to bring her back in here because, as we know, too, in Marvel, no one is ever permadead when it comes to their characters.
Yeah. And the afterlife stuff that they did with her too in the second film was, again, every moment it sounds weird to say with the type of raunchiness that Deadpool have, but there is a tenderness
Oh, absolutely.
in this that is so sweet and
Yep.
and I love the way you put it. Her weird matches his weird. Like the stereotype in a lot of this kind of stuff is the eccentric bag boy finds a woman that finally kind of understands him.
Yeah.
But no, she is as far out there as he is, and they were the perfect match. And I would like to see her come back. And let me ask you this, though. Let's stretch it out a little bit more. What are the chances that they bring back Negasonic, Colossus? And if they bring back Negasonic, I want to see. Is it Yuki?
Is that her
Yeah.
boyfriend? Her girlfriend's
Oh
name?
my God, she's adorable.
so cute.
She's so cute. Hi, Wade. Like, she's so adorable. Anyway, what are the chances you think they bring them back?
Well, I think they're kind of vital to the franchise now. I mean, they're as much a part of the. I think it would be really missed if they were gone. Especially, look, Colossus, as you've said many times, is great.
Oh, he's so good
He's
in
great.
Deadpool.
I mean, and all the characters are great. I mean, I would hate to see them make a movie without. To me, Negasonic Teenage Warhead is one of the highlights of the film.
Yeah. Well, and their dynamic is so fun, too.
It's so much fun.
Oh, every time he makes a Sinead O'Connor joke at her, I'm so
I mean,
happy.
by the way, the fight between Colossus and Juggernaut was one of my favorite parts of this. That was great. I think they've already established that Zazie Beetz is going to be coming back as Domino. I would be shocked if Josh Brolin doesn't come back as Cable.
Right.
I mean, what I don't want them to do, though, is make a team movie. Like, I
Yeah.
do want it to be a distinctly Deadpool film, but anyway, lots of time. I think we're going to find out more at D23 this weekend. Of course, we'll be there reporting from it as well. What do you guys think about it? Do you think we could see Vanessa return in the second one? Should we see Vanessa return? What about the other characters? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Guys, we want to take a second and thank one of the sponsors of today's video, DraftKings. Now, guys, you know I am a huge sports fan, and football fans, the first Sunday of the NFL season is here, and DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, is giving new customers a can't-miss offer to celebrate the return of the NFL season. Right now, new customers can bet just $5 and get $200 in free bets instantly. And as an added bonus for Week 1, everyone can experience the thrill of DraftKings early win promotion. It's simple. Bet on an NFL team to win, and if your team leads by 10 at any point during the game, you get paid instantly even if your team goes on to lose. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use the promo code Campea to get $200 in free bets instantly when you place a $5 bet this Sunday. That's promo code Campea only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See the show notes for details.